In a quiet village in Nigeria, surrounded by tall palm trees and dusty roads, there lived a young girl named Amara. Everyone in the village believed Amara was an orphan. When she was just a baby, a couple in the village took her in and raised her as their child. But instead of love and kindness, Amara grew up in a home filled with hardship. Every morning before the sun rose, Amara woke up to begin her chores. She swept the compound, fetched heavy buckets of water from the river, washed clothes, and cooked food for the household. While other children walked happily to school or played in the village square, Amara worked from morning until night. Her adopted parents treated her like a servant instead of a daughter. Sometimes they shouted at her, sometimes they punished her for small mistakes. But even with all the pain she faced, Amara remained kind. She helped elderly villagers carry their baskets. She shared food with younger children who had nothing to eat. And everywhere she went, she greeted people with a gentle smile. Deep inside her heart, Amara still hoped that one day her life would change. One afternoon, during a busy market day, something unexpected happened. A wealthy couple from the city arrived in the village. They had been searching for someone for many years. As they walked through the market filled with traders, fruits, and colorful fabrics, the woman suddenly stopped. Her eyes were fixed on Amara. The young girl was helping an old woman carry a heavy basket, but something caught the woman's attention. It was the small necklace around Amara's neck. The woman gasped in shock. Years ago, during a terrible storm while traveling through the village, their baby daughter had gone missing, and she had been wearing that exact same necklace. The couple rushed toward Amara and gently asked the villagers about her story. The village elders gathered and explained that Amara had been raised by a couple who claimed she was an orphan. Then the woman noticed something else. A small birthmark on Amara's arm. It was the same mark their daughter had since birth. At that moment, the truth became clear. Amara was not an orphan. She was their lost daughter. The woman burst into tears and hugged Amara tightly. For the first time in her life, Amara felt the warm embrace of a mother who truly loved her. The man held her hand and promised she would never suffer again. The whole village watched in silence as the girl who had endured so much pain finally found her real family. Soon after, Amara left the village with her parents. They gave her a beautiful home, sent her to school, and surrounded her with love. The girl who once lived a life of hardship had finally found where she truly belonged. And from that day forward, Amara's life was filled with the happiness she had always dreamed of. Sometimes, no matter how long it takes, the truth will always lead us back home.